RZA, good to see you. Congratulations. 30 years later, here we are at the Empire State Building. What did you guys do? What, like, mentally, like, that made people stay with you 30 years later? That the music, it still doesn't get old. It's like it's still relevant today.
I think, we captured a moment in time. This building is a capture of a moment in time. You think about a building like this when, in the early 30s, right? They built this building, and it's still standing. I think we captured a moment in time of New York history, of youth, of ourselves, of the vernacular and the flow that was really pure, unadulterated New York. And I think that people around the world, this city, people dream of this city around the world.
Yeah.
And people come from around the world. And some people who couldn't make it, they got here because of that album. And those who live here can relate to it because they lived it through the album. So I think that it's one of those records which we call a rite of passage.
Yeah.
Right? If you were not going here though, but for a lot of people, the first time you puff on some chronic
Sure.
or whatever, you might discover Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Right? So Wu has this discovery part of life. I think that when somebody finds it, it becomes part of them. And for those who've already enjoyed it, I think it still has a semblance to who they are.
What brought you guys together in the first place? Like, how did that come together? Where did you guys sort of sync, and how did it make it work? How did you guys make it work?
Well, it's strength in numbers, unity. We came together for art, music, the talent, the common denominators that was all in our lives, and really, quite frankly, for a lot of us, our mothers knew each other.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah, quite frankly, a lot of us, our mothers were friends or knew each other in the neighborhood, and a lot of us, you think about a lot of us, a lot of our histories are, public school, junior high school, so you're looking at a community when you look at Wu-Tang, and I think that's another thing that people relate to. You can feel the family community, good and bad now.
Yeah.
Good and bad, like today, it's like a wedding that some of the guys didn't make it to, right? But you'll see them somewhere else, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, congratulations, sir. It's awesome.
Thank
It's
you.
an honor. It's a
Respect.
privilege. I appreciate it, brother.